top of the morning. It's the Jolly Lads. We support drilling Middle East. By that, I mean Middle Eastern women. This is our guest, Carson.
Hello. The long-awaited guest who has had many features here.
This is a big episode.
This is a big episode.
Many features. You know, I've watched the podcast a lot. I'm a big fan. I'm excited to finally be on.
We're excited to have you.
Yeah, it's a big podcast.
Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning. Well, anyways, we'll get into later into how interesting of a person Carson is. But just as a brief introduction, he is a Sigma male.
Yes, you gotta have a Sigma Grindset in life. You know, there are like a lot of characteristics of a Sigma Grindset. All right, you know, I'm not gonna get into all of them now.
Not yet.
But I don't, you know, there's so many that I don't even possess them all. But you know, you can be part Sigma. I'm almost fully Sigma. I'm like climbing the ranks in the Sigma religion. So yeah.
Religion.
It's kind of a religion. It's kind of like, you know, you go to church every Sunday, right? But like you grind every day. You grind every day. You know, you can stop grinding one day. It's like you're no longer a Sigma. It's like
I'm not gonna be able to.
It falls down.
I'm not gonna be able to function this episode if Carson keeps talking like this. Like this is gonna be a good
Before
one.
it gets crazy, we just wanted to thank you guys for over 100 plays on Spotify, which means we have made over $1.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially a big deal.
Rich.
Yeah, we're
Not
Yeah, so
Rich
divided by
in
5, it's
Venezuela.
like a little bit more than 25 cents each. Like that's like a gumball.
Yeah, one gumball
Well, yeah, 20 more cents, and we'll be able to do the gumball challenge for you.
Gumball challenge, maybe uploaded on the Jolly Lads TikTok account.
Maybe.
Maybe.
it's possible.
It is indeed.
Was that a shame?
We'll have to hit 1,000 likes though, for that to happen.
Yeah. Make sure you smash that
Smash that like button, hit that sub button, and
ring that notification bell.
Also, drop a comment.
And
Drop a comment. Tell us who your favorite and least favorite lad is.
and also
But don't
rate
label.
channel.
Don't label who your favorite and least favorite are. Leave it ambiguous.
Oh, I can tell you who my least favorite guest is. An oddly specific fellow who wanted to talk about worms for a majority of the podcast.
I would be in agreement.
We no longer want to talk about that here.
Yeah, but
Is
anyway,
it the T-Man?
Yes.
it's
The triathlon participant?
random guy 5242.
Truly random.
We shall not speak of worms anymore on this podcast.
No,
Instead,
earthworms though, like kind of crazy.
No, we're not talking
They're
about
not very
No.
crazy.
We are
In fact, they're kind of average.
but we do
I don't
have
know.
something to follow.
They
up
always
on.
do be grinded.
Oh, are they Sigmas?
They kind of part like they don't have the passive
They're
income.
the Sigmas.
It's like that thing where it's like that thing where
Passive income.
it's like that thing where like
we here at the Jolly Lads. Our podcast is Sigma. Because we
Yeah,
get passive income from all of y'all.
yeah. Cent per play.
Yeah.
You know, that's passive income. You have $1 million for cent per play, and
And
you
you're getting
know,
like,
100 plays.
Like, no, like 10 plays even. I'd rather have the 10 cents.
that's passive
Yeah,
income.
that's passive income, ladies and gentlemen.
it's part of the grind.
So to follow up from last episode, we were mentioning how there's some vandalism at our school. So much so the bathrooms have been closed.
They're completely shut down.
This
It's
It's
trend
a poop fiasco.
has
some would say.
worsened.
You alright? You alright there, Jeff?
Yes.
You gotta stop it. You're making me laugh, man.
You were like following up on a story and it just goes, it's a poop fiasco!
He's not wrong.
Someone say it's a poop walk.
Oh my god.
Anyways. The trend has worsened. Vandalism has dramatically increased, so much so that almost all the bathrooms are closed.
In the whole school.
So like there's only like a few that are open still, right? It's
He's
like,
just one, right?
No, there's like 2, I think. Or there's,
DC is closed, upstairs A is closed.
I think downstairs
Science
is
is closed.
Science is closed.
Oh, science was horrible. Like with how much it got.
Dude, science has always had the worst.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, wait.
No, I'd argue that,
not
I'd argue
like
that
in
BC always had the worst bathroom.
No, BC's are fine.
Well, I'm just talking
Yeah,
about
those-
historically. I'm just
I
saying.
think, I
like,
think A has.
that of
Yeah, I'd
quality.
say
It is definitely.
They're all pretty bad.
VA is
Look,
great.
oh,
though.
VA
is really.
Well, the thing
And
is,
the
Never had the pleasure.
Actually-
library is pretty good too.
library is
library
good.
is-
Performing arts sucks though.
Really?
Performing arts
Actually,
is pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
One
Me and
time
Ryan
I
had-
took a piss on the floor.
Me and Ryan
on
had-
purpose.
Me and Ryan
Nice.
did some devious
Yeah,
licks.
I did a lot of devious licks in those
Yeah,
bathrooms.
freshman year. Yeah.
So,
Devious licks. I don't even want to know, man.
Yeah,
basically,
burritos
like,
and some vents.
there's a-
pasta burritos.
Or in the Chuba. You know.
So that you know,
Where did it end up? I wonder.
I don't want to know.
But it's gotten bad. Like
yeah,
the bathrooms are shut, and like I guess people are just.
it's
What is even going on?
the quality or like the circumstance has gotten so bad that like the office of our school is like they came on the morning announcements today and they were saying, yeah, so if you guys know anybody who's been vandalizing or stealing things from the bathroom, we have a reward to offer you. And so
It's a free
Addiction dog.
pizza.
It's a free lanyard.
Yo, I have information. Free lanyard? What?
It's
What if it's
a
my
party.
kind of reward?
It's a party pass for next quarter.
We were saying like you could totally lie about it, but you could be like, oh, I know Carson Curry has been vandalizing the bathrooms.
That's why he's always in there, like 15 minutes.
oh, you know who was in there for 15 minutes and got in quite a lot of trouble for
Oh,
it?
Sam.
Sam.
Good story.
We
That's
need
good.
to talk about this because
Yeah.
this was
Oh.
hilarious.
He just came up to me and said this.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Dude,
We're sitting eating
me-
some food.
Me and Enzo were in class when it happened, and Sam was in our class.
And he came back.
Yeah, and it was
Oh my
hilarious.
God.
So
why are you gone so long?
no, so what happened was our friend Sam. He had a pretty massive and stanky shit,
Yes.
and it was
of course.
Not pretty, like unbelievable.
like unbelievably, and it was so bad that it set off the vape alarm
In the bathroom.
in the
He was
bathroom.
the only one in there.
And so and then
his
so
poop set off the alarm.
it was
Like,
amazing.
That's something you can put on your resume.
It is. I think it is valuable.
So me and Enzo and Sam are all in the same class. And then so Sam comes back from the bathroom and he sits down and we're still playing.
No, like 5 minutes later, right? Something like that, or like 10
Yeah.
or so.
Yeah. And then the security guard comes in. And he's like, "Hey, can I talk to Sam for a second?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." And like our teacher's like, "This is the first time a security guard has ever come into my class." And so what happened was,
He was like, bring your backpack too.
yeah. And so apparently what happened was he went to the dean's office with the security guard and said, "Yeah, so we know you set off the vape alarm in the bathroom." And then they're like, we need to search your backpack. And I'm like, "I don't have a vape. I just came back from taking a shit." And
Didn't they say that it doesn't malfunction very often?
yeah. And yeah, they were like, and so like Sam was like, "How often do these things malfunction?" And he's like, "Oh, hardly ever." And
Well, maybe it's just the chemical composition. Of
it was what we think is that like, because you know like vapes are like vaporizer, right?
Yeah.
So it's like water vapor.
Right. Yes.
So what if it was so steamy that it set off the alarm?
Maybe he had diarrhea or something, and it just is like aerosolizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't give us any details.
Yeah, that's true. But he just came in and he was like, and he said it in this exact tone of voice. He was dying laughing when he came back in. He was like, "Bro, I just took a shit that set off the vape alarm."
I love Sam's laugh so much.
I know. I remember hearing it like recently. And I was like,
I missed it, dude. I missed it.
Yeah, I know.
It was so funny, and we were talking about it for like all day, dude. It was hilarious.
Oh,
Great story.
man, there's so many. Like, if you go to the bathroom at our high school for like like if you're in there for more than 10 minutes, there's like 100% chance someone will come in there and like vape or hit like a G pen and smoke some weed. Like there's like 100% chance.
Yeah.
I was in like the BC bathroom I think like last week or something, and like okay, two guys come in the bathroom. Like I'm taking a shit, 2 guys come in the bathroom and 1 girl, and I'm like, what the fuck is a girl doing in here? And then I hear the vape, and I'm like, man, what the fuck? Why is like they're in there for like 10 minutes before they realize I'm taking a shit. I didn't want to leave. I'm like, this is super awkward. And then I tried to be like, and then eventually they realized this is they start whispering, and I'm like, oh man. And then they like,
let one rip.
dude, I was all out. I was like literally, I didn't want to leave. I was all out.
You were running on empty.
I was running on empty, man. I was like, man, what the fuck is
You
going
probably
on?
scared the hell out of them.
I did. I was like,
You should have taken out your keys and gone like this.
oh, that's true. Yeah, that would have been smart.
Or played walkie-talkie noises on your phone.
That would have been really good.
Oh.
We got really,
A little bit of trolling.
we got 3 suspects
Well,
in the bathroom.
Carson, I was wondering if you could tell us one story about the bathroom. And this is not the one you're thinking of.
Alright,
It's
yeah.
one that you briefly mentioned and actually didn't tell me much about. Is
Alright.
that you were doing some whistling
Oh,
with somebody.
oh, okay. I think I was in BC. Oh, yeah, that's like
Wait,
my.
hang on. And for context, Carson is a champion whistler.
Oh, yeah. I think I've gone down a little
He's,
bit.
He's, maybe in like
ranks.
retirement now, but
Yeah.
he's thinking of coming out soon, perhaps.
Come back at
Pursuing
it.
his career.
Not sure. Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe you could just show them what you can do.
I don't know, man. I can't do anything on command.
Alright.
It's gotta come
You
naturally.
can't
Yeah.
rush me.
Yeah, exactly.
If it comes.
Yeah,
don't
it
show
has
what
to
you got.
come.
Don't rush the process.
All right, yeah. So I'm at like I think it's BC or something. I'm taking a shit, and then like this other guy, he's also taking one, and then like I just like sometimes I just whistle, like I just whistle random, like nothing's going on. I'll just whistle. So I'm taking a shit. I whistle, and then the other guy whistles, and then he does like a. And then I do the same thing, and then we just keep going back and forth like 5 minutes before he finishes. That went on for a while. Yeah.
Oh, were there
So
any?
you made a new friend.
Yeah.
You know,
Unknown. It's like it's like if there was a glory hole and you don't know who the other person was. It's like I made a friend, an anonymous friend. That's what I made.
Well, then anytime you're sitting next to somebody, you should always whistle.
I should always be whistling, just
Yeah,
like playing the
basically.
tune.
call.
Yeah.
I think most of the time I'd get a response like, "Yo, shut the fuck up, bro."
Hey,
Hey, shut up, man.
Come on, just stand up.
Oh, stupid gringo. Yeah. Yeah, but that's yeah, I have a lot of poop stories to say hi.
Well, I remember distinctly one about you running around. You care to explain that one a
this is
little
one
bit?
of the greatest
This
stories I've
is a
ever
pretty
heard.
awesome one. Okay. So like sophomore year, okay, I think Jake, my friend, he heads to the bathroom, we're in math class, and I like really got a shit, alright? So I go to the closest bathroom, and it's like halfway across the building, it's not that far, and I'm walking pretty fast, alright? Because I really gotta go. It's emergency.
Right.
Alright, I go to this bathroom, and oh my god, it's horrendous. It's like pee on the floor. It's like the one of the toilets has like puke in it, and it's like, oh god, it's got blood and
I
puke in it.
remember
I'm like,
that
oh
when my toilets
Jesus
would
Christ.
overflow and there'd be pee all over
Oh
the
yeah,
floor.
pee all over the floor. It was the entire bathroom was wet. I'm like, all right, no matter how bad I have to go, this ain't it. Then there's like 4 bathrooms or something in that building. Okay, so I go to the next one on that floor, or yeah, like the next one on that floor, just across from it. And this one's just like literally just as bad. It's like our boat. Like this one is vandalized though. It's got like a whole like entire thing of toilet paper in it. Like for some reason people like emptying the toilet paper into the toilets is something.
Or you just put
they try to
put
make
the whole
sure their ass is
dispenser
clean.
in.
Yeah, they like just freaking slam that shit and it goes right in there and I'm like, ah damn, it's so annoying. But yeah, okay, so this one's just as bad. So at this point, I'm like, I really gotta go. It's only gotten worse. So I'm like, I'm pretty much running at this point. And so I'm running over to the stairs. I'm out of breath by the time I get to the next bathroom. And this one, someone's in like the big stall, the handicap stalls. I'm like, fuck. And so I sit in the other one, and guess who's in the other stall? Of course, it's Jake. And so he hears me out of breath, and then hears me sit down, and he just plop a massive one out. Massive, and okay, finally. Okay, Jake leaves, I leave, I get back to class. And Jake's there, and he's telling the story to everyone about, some guy ran in the bathroom, and he was out of breath, and his asshole was straight singing.
Did you tell him that was true?
Yeah, I told him it was me. That was me, but asshole was singing, man.
Put that on your resume.
Yeah, I think that also deserves to go on my resume. It was pretty scary though.
That's a top.
I almost didn't make it. I had to go, man. I was running so fast. I was sprinting. Cause it's bad. Yeah.
Carson, although he is not a runner, he is certainly a sprinter.
When I need to get somewhere, I get there. I get there quick.
I think within the past 24 hours, I've probably seen him run and like faster than I probably could.
Yeah.
And
school.
At school, mind you. Weaving through people and crowds.
Yeah,
You ever ran into anyone?
random.
I don't know.
Or
I almost ran into two blind, okay, blind person. So you're the blind person in a math class?
Yeah.
Okay, so I leave a minute early, and you know how she always leaves early? Yeah, so she's walking and stuff, doing this, tick, 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 tick. Alright, and then I'm like, oh fuck, man. And then she's turning the corner, and then I jump over her blind stick thing. Because I'm trying to run really fast in my car. So I just jump over the blind stick, and I'm
She probably felt the rush of wind.
I'm man, luckily she doesn't know who that is, because that would probably be pretty bad.
Yeah, because aren't you the one that Moser designated you to work with her
And
and
she
make
chose
sure
to
that
work
she
with me.
understands?
Yeah, and I'm like, man, well, she wouldn't have chose to work with me if she knew I almost made a trip. Okay, and then there's this other blind girl. And she seems more blind or something because she's always looking at one position. I don't know. She's a little more funky though. And so I'm running and okay, so I'm running to my car again.
As always.
And I almost just straight up ran into her. That one I just jumped over the stick, but I almost full on ran into her because I'm turning the corner and she's turning the corner and then almost ran into her because I'm running to my car. So it's only a hazard to blind people, really.
One of these times, someone's gonna be looking at their phone and you're just gonna
I'm trying to be pretty mindful.
About how bad people are at walking at Santa Fe
Oh
High.
my god.
It is horrible.
They walk so slow.
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
no
people
They
watch
sometimes
this.
they'll just stop in the middle of the fucking
Yeah.
pathway and just stand there.
You gotta
Like,
be
what
right.
are you doing?
They'll be
You gotta be-
crowds,
yeah.
Yeah.
Wars.
Or
It's like-
they'll meet someone and instead of continuing to walk to the direction they're both headed in, they'll just be like, "Whoa, what's up?" And
Who was
out a big old
Who was
crowd.
was I with you when you were talking about I remember we were walking past a group of people. I don't know if it was you, it might have been with Tobin. But I remember we were walking past a group of people and somebody commented on they were talking about shoes and then and then whoever I was with, they were like, "Oh yeah, I hate when that happens to my shoes."
Oh, that was you, right? Yeah,
That sounds
Tobin,
like
yeah. Okay, so we're walking by some dudes, and at our school, a lot of people say if I stepped on someone's shoes, it's not on accident, right?
It's
A
not
lot
on
of people.
accident?
No, it is on accident. A lot of people get really, really angry at that kind of thing around here.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
Increasing the J.
And, yeah, and they get really, and they get really pissed. And so this guy was like, "Oh, stepping on my shoes," and it just made me think of that. Yeah.
Yeah, then Carson just comes up and he's like, "Oh yeah, I hate when people step on my shoes like that." Oh god.
I don't understand it, to be honest. I wear the same pair of shoes for 2 years. Get rid of them. Go to Walmart, get $12 shoes, wear them for 2 years. It's a life cycle.
Like one of the kids that we went to middle school with, I guess I can mention his name. You guys remember Luis?
Oh, yeah.
He
That's
was
like
cool.
one of the kids I'm talking about.
But
with
like
shoes.
yeah, so like he was wearing, I think it was black Air Force Ones that happened to be in 8th grade. So already scary.
Low top or
I
high
was
top?
low top of course.
Oh.
I was walking with my lunch tray and I like just stepped on like the tip of his shoe, and then
Bro!
no, he didn't say anything. So I thought it was I
He
didn't.
definitely gave you a bit of a
Yeah, at least
stare.
Oh wait, so I didn't notice anything. I just sat down, and I was like facing not towards the table but away. And then he came over like, and he just like stomped on my shoe. And he was like, "Don't fucking step on my shoes again." And I was like,
Yeah, that's one of the kids that like that. Dominic, Luis,
"I haven't
Dominic,
seen
and like,
Dominic. Didn't he go to
I have no
Canada?"
idea.
I have no idea.
You
But like I remember
seen
back in like elementary, if you ever stepped on any of that crew's shoes,
You
you'd be in a world of hurt.
Yeah,
Like
it was rough.
that'd be like stepping on the cartel's turf, you know?
I mean, I guess that is the middle school equivalent.
Yeah.
I mean, they used to kind of run the basketball courts and like they didn't let like the green
Yeah,
guys
that's
play.
That's true.
Like me and I can't remember, someone wanted to ball it up and they were like, "You can't come." So, but then we would come up with fun games and then they'd want to play it.
Oh yeah, I remember
Like,
that.
and
Like,
then they kind of like took over our keep away game.
yeah, I remember. And then they got like, I remember we were like, oh, no tackling. And then like they started their own game where they just full on like tackled everybody and like pummeled them into the rocks and
Yeah,
shit.
well, we got really injured from keep away, especially you.
Oh, dude, I have a scar on my knee.
Well,
from
save the
keep away
story
to this
of
day.
how you got that.
So yeah, so what happened was we had this game. It was just like typical keep away game. You got a ball, you throw it around, and so the way that our middle school worked was that we had a field right here, and it was all turf, and then there was like a concrete track that went around it, and then there was like this weird, stupid pattern up here, and then a bunch of steps that led up to the playground, and then in this stupid pattern, they placed like rocks in all of the holes. And so what happened was, I remember me and Ryan were both running for a ball, and we both tripped over each other's feet, and I just went like, and of course it was right as like the concrete ended and it got to the rocks, and so like I like skid out like that. So I had gotten like both of these scraped up, but I also got a scrape on my knee so bad that you could see like into the flesh. There were rocks that were stuck into the knee. And blood was running all the way down, and it started staining my sock.
Oh god.
Not the days.
Oh dude.
Not the Puma socks from Costco. And the healing process was so weird too, because there must have been something that happened with it, because I remember it looked like a quiche for about a year.
That's just how
I
birds
remember
are.
that.
Yeah, but it was like
huge.
it was like
And then you went up times as well.
oh yeah, let's see, it's about that big, like on my knee, and just that alone, and it's still like a scar, and I'll probably have it for.
Yeah, well, if you don't have scars on your knees, you can live. You can have a child.
Oh, I guess I didn't live. No, I took care of my knees. Dude, the
Unscathed.
back of
like
my
this
legs
scar.
though, from
It's pretty
like
shit.
catching a
Bad
pedal
knees?
from my bike on
Oh,
numerous
man,
times.
scars?
I fucking ate it.
Didn't you do that one? Didn't you like?
Maybe.
Didn't you eat it one time when you like? You
no.
I remember you were trying to like kick a box or
Oh
something.
yeah,
that
I was trying to
the
kick a
side
box
of the
on the
road.
side of the road and just ate it.
While riding your bike.
Yeah.
I vividly remember Griffin, like a picture of Griffin laying down.
Yeah.
in the middle of the
This is
road.
in the middle of
Yeah,
the road.
I remember
That should be your
Yeah.
first album cover picture.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
should
right?
be.
It's
Yeah,
a hard
it's
pick.
actually such a hard picture.
Dude, I remember Enzo was like, "Wait, Griffin, just keep laying down on this." And then he took a picture. And he's like, "That goes hard."
Because it does. Like, it's
Yeah.
actually.
So it reminds me of like a South Park episode where they made fun of like planking and stuff because like planking became dangerous because someone did it like in front of a train and died.
Wait, planking?
Not no,
Yeah.
it's not. It's
Like-
not. It's not that. It was like this stupid trend in the 2000s where you would basically just like go and lie down on something, but
Oh,
like it would be
really?
like a wooden plank.
Yeah.
And so
Oh.
like people did it in front of like cars and trains
Yeah.
and stuff
It's like
like
how
that.
funny prank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just like the-
It's just a
fun of
prank,
that.
bro.
It's like the Kiki Do You Love Me thing where they would get out of the car and
Yeah.
and then there would be like the video's gone wrong where they just get like hit by another car.
A dangerous trend.
Yeah.
That or the crate.
Or the crate challenge.
Yeah. Or devious licks, where people are destroying school bathrooms.
Yeah, literally.
Did you guys see that one where the SWAT team had to come because they actually like held the principal hostage?
I did.
Wait, what?
No.
I saw that one.
Yeah, I don't know where it was, but like it was like a legitimate like hostage situation. The actual like SWAT team had to go to the school.
I
Wait.
made up my.
What is this?
I saw a
I've
picture
seen
that was like, damn, they knocked out the principal or something.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
like
I
old
saw
people
that.
laying on the ground.
Yeah.
No, it's outside like a school. There was like a bunch of like SWAT cars.
Yeah, it was a video.
Carson, and for those who don't know, a devious lick is something that that one would steal from an institution that holds like some kind of like basic value. So like the reason that like a lot of the like the bathrooms are not only closed to vandalism, they are also closed to theft.
Right.
So people they will
Someone
like
stole a door, I think, is what I heard.
yeah they'll take doors, they take like
How do they
toilets.
get away with that?
Someone like I think
Someone
it was
that, like-
Sam maybe told me that like, oh yeah, someone stole a door, a stalled
I thought
door.
it was toilet seats.
Was that it? I don't know.
Maybe both.
Okay, guys. Honestly,
probably
honestly,
both.
like if you wanted to steal something from like a bathroom, like BC would be it, because you can just go straight out the doors and then right to the road.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
true.
Yeah, you can
That's
have
how
someone-
it.
Yeah, you could have a
You
getaway
steal a
driver.
door. You can steal a door.
But like those doors must be so heavy for BC.
Oh
Yeah,
Yeah, they're really heavy.
Definitely
I had to move one
multi-man
around
job.
we had at the pool. It's an extra.
Oh,
but they're
yeah.
so heavy.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't.
They're really
what the
awkward
fuck's
as
the
well.
point of stealing a door?
Just to
Just-
say you
it's
Yeah,
just-
just like a little lick.
to hit the lick. Yeah, I
It's
remember.
not about money. It's about sending a message.
I remember like I was hanging out with Anthony and we were waiting for people to like come through. You have Matt. You have Matt.
Yo, can I have a map, bro? That looks sick.
It's
Ah.
for this reason.
Yeah, I know.
It's-
like you know.
I don't have my stats.
But
Like,
like
you want one, Carson?
No, no, it's fine.
there's one right there's like a
there's
bunch
extra
right
ones if you want.
I'll take a map.
there. Yeah,
Red or blue?
Dude,
Red pill or blue pill?
red.
Red too.
Red pill every day.
There you go.
I
You
need something
can
to
also-
play with though.
You gotta work out to needing 2, Carson.
Just get like your car keys or something. That's what I'm always doing.
Or if you
Makes
want.
it makes a lot of money.
Dude, you
There
can
are a lot of
you can do
noise
cup
though.
stacking on that.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's kind of like a cup stack.
Carson is a notorious cup stacker, bird photographer, or duck. And,
That's true. That's true. Artistic cup stacker, may I add.
Yeah. Okay, that's true. Yeah, because wasn't it cup stacking photography?
A cup stacking art.
Oh, cup stacking.
Yeah, extra animations. Then I think to cup stacking art, to what is it, duck or bird photographer? Because I wasn't sure if they were ducks, but I knew they were birds.
Oh my god, it's an alternative. It's like dog or cat, but it's duck or bird.
Yeah,
Dog or canine.
dog or canine photographer. I mean, like, aren't they different though?
I don't think so.
Dogs and
canine is more
canines?
general.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Like, I
Like-
think
like
all dogs are
canine
canines.
would incorporate like wolves and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Like dogs.
birds, all ducks are birds, but not all birds are ducks. See, that's the
That's dude. That's the grind set.
It's part of the grind set. Yeah.
Now, Carson, why don't you go ahead and explain your grind set?
All right.
We
so-
know our viewers have been waiting.
Okay,
It's
so
been
part of the
intense.
Sigma grind set, like one of the top tier things you have to do is have a passive income. All right, and this passive income, you know, it can be like stocks, and usually you have to flex about these stocks that you're buying.
4x.
Like, yeah, you have to you have to flex pretty hard that you're buying these stocks. Like, say you go on your Instagram story or Snapchat story, you gotta post, oh look at these games, and it's like 40 cents,
It has,
right?
it has to have like shitty rap music in the background.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
shitty rap music in the
And, like, some
background.
emojis on the screen.
Yeah.
With those, like sparkly
Yeah, like
effects
the
and
money
Yeah.
bag and like.
And then like sometimes you also can have like, you know, a video of a guy explaining why this stock is about to go up and then saying his course is only $3.99. And then like you can go to the next slide in his snap and it'd be like him hitting the gym like, oh it's leg day! And you know, that's part of the Sigma grind set. I don't personally I don't grind that part.
Yeah,
That's not
we
I don't
We can tell.
yeah, I don't
he's
use that part.
aspiring to become. It's a long
Yeah.
journey.
Yeah.
It's like
It is
becoming.
it's quite a long
It's like becoming in
Like the Pope. It's like becoming the Pope.
Yeah, it takes many years.
Yeah, and like, you know, part of the grind set is, you know, don't do anything that like, you know, wouldn't make that passive income.
Pope Sigma.
Pope Sigma, you know, I'm sure Pope Francis do be posting.
Probably has a
stories.
couple passive sources of income.
Part of the Sigma grind set is molesting kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is part of the grind set. Part of the grind.
Sigma rule.
Now there are a lot of Sigma rules. You know, I can't go over all of them, but you know, one of the biggest ones, passive income. Be spirited, everyone. You know,
Well,
you are
and
better
you,
than everyone.
You don't help.
gotta
You don't
realize
help
that.
other people, right?
Exactly.
Unless it benefits.
Unless it benefits you, right? No, no. What is it called?
Empathy.
No, I think you can have empathy. I'm not
No,
sure.
it's-
I'd have to consult the
altruism?
rule book.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, no altruism.
No altruism, yeah.
I'd have to consult the empathy one. I'd have to go to the rule book. I'd have to go to the Sigma Bible.
Now there is one thing actually. As a Sigma male, could you tell us about like the hierarchy? About like the
I think it
triangle?
goes Sigma, Alpha, Beta, and then
Well, Sigma and Alpha are equivalent, right?
no,
I
Sigma.
thought they were equivalent.
I thought what it was that Sigma wasn't even a part of the pyramid because it was so.
It's so up there that it's like, you know, it's like if a pyramid were to go up.
It's
kinda
like
And it's just like, yeah, and then it just keeps going, like it just reaches the top, but then it's like this point just straight up. It's like not even a
It's like a
climb.
UFO that was building the pyramid.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see.
It's like watching oceans building a pyramid.
Yeah.
That's part of the grind.
So like Sigma, Alpha,
and then
Beta.
Alpha,
It's
Beta.
Omega probably. I don't know if it
Omega.
goes below Beta because it's just so far below me, but I can't see
There's not
that.
even that point.
That's-
Yeah, I mean, it's hard
Well,
for me to
there's
see
Delta.
that though.
There's a Delta now.
Yeah, that's like. That's so far down.
I know they're
I mean,
far down. and that's
Why even bother?
Why even bother?
No.
Omega's probably way down there. I can't see that low. Too high up.
Elevated grind set.
Yeah, but I think a big part is mainly passive income. You guys gotta post something about the guy's course. It's $3.99. I have a guy on my Snap sells drugs.
That's it.
No, he's definitely a Sigma. He has a lot of Sigma attributes. Not only does he sell drugs, but he has passive income. Always posting about a guy's course. It's $3.99, and he does the leg day snaps about the gym membership he's getting, and you know things like that. So he's definitely a Sigma. He's part of the club. I think you guys should join. It's only $3.99.
Yeah, do you have a course, Carson?
I don't.
Yeah, you can plug it. We do a lot of it.
I don't have a course, unfortunately. But you
Sponsor.
should give me $399.
You
It
can
would definitely help the Sigma-ness.
It could be like a billboard. It's like become a Sigma male.
Yeah.
To become the man of your dreams.
Become the
Sponsored by
Sigma male.
Carson's Sigma.
Attempt the Grindset. Only if you can make it.
Grindset.
Yeah.
It could be like those, you know, those ads on YouTube that you get for like apps, like only few can do this. It'd be like only few can be a Sigma. $3.99. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it for Sigma-ness. You know.
Interesting.
Thank you for sharing your.
Yeah, thank you. That was a.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's a Bible about Sigmas, but I think there should be.
A Bible
You should
about
learn-
them or a Bible for them?
No, like a Bible for them to live by. You know, like, because, you know, if there isn't one, I think I should get to work.
That could be your
Like, you know,
accomplishment as a Sigma male.
Archangel Michael came down to this guy and told him how to have a passive income.
He gave him this crypto wallet.
He gave him the crypto wallet. He told him Dogecoin is the answer. Bitcoin and everything else that is not Dogecoin is just a waste of money. Anything that has a market cap over like $500 is just a waste of money. So, yeah. I'm sure there'd be a little bit more to it than just Michael telling some guy to have a passive income, but maybe a little more. I think it'd be a few days.
Let's go.
That's pretty beta.
I couldn't spend too much time on it because it wouldn't really result in that big of a passive income. So,
Well, and you'd be a,
and I'd
be
probably be
associated
helping,
with betas.
and I'd be helping a lot of people.
So you're like
And I
kind of like
would
that
be-
one Indian kid that does not associate with African Americans. So you'd say, I did not know this is a very much beta man.
Oh, dude, oh man, there were so many like, there were like all of the Indian kids at our high school always went into like the computer science classes, the AP computer science classes. And I would always go in there and like help them out, and I'm like, man, your code is so bad.
You'd be like, do that. Go back to the
And it's like they're really bad at reading the problems all the time.
Go
I don't know,
yeah,
like,
bye.
it's so hard to understand them. Like, you know, they have their accent and stuff. It's like,
Dude, there's
I do
this-
not know
oh
what
my
you were
God.
saying, my friend.
Yeah.
You
can't understand
I'm not being
because
racist or
they're so
anything.
beta.
I just can't understand their
Having an
accent.
accent is beta.
It is.
You actually can't understand
American
their
accents
accent,
are
but
the
it's just
best
like all the
accents.
beta.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lot of beta mixing.
It's the beta language that they're speaking that's what
Yeah,
we
I speak
understand.
a kind of higher level.
Well, Carson, I think we have a question for you.
Alright.
Why is it that you sprint to your car and that you always need to be at your car in between classes?
Oh, okay. Well, the real reason I have to be in my car, I don't actually go to my. I mean, okay. Like I don't go to my car that in between classes that often, but I do sprint to my car at the end of the day to just leave early.
But you sprinted during third period, and you didn't even leave for lunch.
I think third period. I think I had to like get my burrito.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you tried to do something against the security guards, I wouldn't doubt that you would be able to get away with it.
Hey, $5, man.
But like,
I'll give you some slot.
Oh, you know what? How did they know that it was Sam though? Like,
cameras.
yeah, but like,
Yeah,
how do they know it's Sam? Like, they just know what Sam looks like.
He's pretty
they probably.
recognizable.
Yeah.
They could also just follow him back to class.
Well,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, then they say like, oh, looking for Sam.
Well, no, they didn't say they were looking for Sam. They just said, "You come with me."
Yeah.
Oh, I get you. They just look at you.
Yeah. They provide a scope of the room.
I see. Okay, well that makes more sense now.
Yeah.
There is a solo bathroom too.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
too. You can only have
Solo
one person in. And the thing is, like, for the bathrooms in performing arts, it's the same as VA, where a teacher needs to give you a key in order to unlock it.
Ah.
So they have like a track of whoever. Okay.
All right. Well, to switch it up, each of us are gonna go around and say one unpopular opinion we have and debate
I
it.
don't know, man.
I think expensive shoes are stupid, but like.
I like that idea.
Go
I
for
feel
it.
like that's kind of.
Yeah, but we're
I
to
mean,
debate
people,
about it.
people like expensive shoes. People don't like expensive shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say we're kind of evenly split here. Maybe not quite.
I think.
It's pretty. I mean, it's too. I guess it's.
But
Like-
you guys both probably.
I don't have like any expensive shoes.
I haven't-
I've never spent more than $50 on a pair of shoes.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Well, what is,
I probably have.
what is your definition of expensive?
Yeah.
Above
Over $100.
Above $50.
Yeah,
Over $100? Yeah, I don't think I've ever.
There's no reason a pair of shoes should be over $100.
Yeah, you can go to Walmart and get $12 shoes
These-
that are
these
totally
probably cost,
cost
like,
like 2 years.
$2 to make. Like these, like at most.
So
it's
did
foam
so
and
did
foam.
$350 shoes.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
Outsourcing, baby.
Yeah, I think it's 2 and 2. Ryan and I get kind of not extremely expensive shoes
Down
like
the
you
moderate.
guys. Yeah, we're kind of moderate.
Dude, Kevin
Yeah.
called me a hype beast.
Actually?
Yeah, because you're.
You
Yeah,
pull
'cause-
up in Yeezys or something?
No, well, no, but Nate told him that I owned a pair of Yeezys, and so he's like, "Jack, are you a hype piece?" And he's like, "Nate told me you were a hype piece," and I'm like, "I mean, I've got like I have a pair of Yeezys," and he's like, "Oh," but like that's it.
Isn't,
like-
isn't a Yeezy like a I don't know. I remember
Funny
hearing
question.
about them all the time.
Yeah, they're very expensive. They're
Yeah.
they're not very expensive. They're a lot less expensive than other shoes actually.
They're a luxury
Yeah.
shoe or a designer shoe.
Yeah, design.
Yeah, essentially.
Well, kind of.
Kind of.
I guess I could
Oh,
just
those are the
All
ones that are like kind of white and then they have like a really big sole.
with Thanos chin.
Yeah.
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 Well, here, I'll
Yeah.
show you. a
There's
picture.
many that have a very large sole.
But like the thing is
I'm,
like I don't own anything by like Supreme or
Yeah.
or like or
No, not
Gucci.
this stuff the AirPods.
Explain that.
Explain
The literal only reason I have that on is so that we can me and my dad can differentiate our AirPods.
Well, it doesn't say Supreme.
It says Sup.
Like what's up?
I had a friend who had a Supreme phone case for the longest time.
Oh, you had a Supreme sticker on your water bottle.
Yeah, you can still see where it used to be.
Yeah.
But like, I think we all are, not all of us, but a lot of us definitely went through the phase where we thought that stuff was cool. Right? Remember that?
I went through that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Here, I will.
I mean, I did buy a pair of Yeezys.
I did too.
Let's start.
I will change my my statement to being all like designer products. Like a $9,000
Oh, yeah, that's
Louis
so
Vuitton
stupid.
purse.
Well, okay, that's
I mean, I think
it
purses
depends.
overall are kind of dumb. Like,
Purses are kind of
purses are kind of omega.
That's
Yeah.
just an example. Like anything that could be very cheap, but it's just like you're paying for the name, basically.
Well, sometimes they are like super luxury, like exclusive, like materials. And
Well, yeah,
things. Like if
that-
you get like a chinchilla, like jacket.
That's just
like,
fucked up.
it is. But I'm just saying stuff like that is
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
really expensive.
Yeah, if you get like a heavy goose down jacket, that's like
alright, purses are pretty
like a Moncler jacket, like $900. But like,
Yeah.
I guess you get like the same thing.
I mean, you are paying for the brand
Two.
name, of course, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I think that like those brand names have kind of just like risen to or rose. Is it risen or rose? The-
So,
It's risen to a point of where it's like you are like if you have this stuff then you are considered like higher class and so I think it's more of like I think it's the name brand but it's more of the people just saying that they have these because I mean some of that like I'm gonna be honest some of that shit looks disgusting.
Yeah.
Like I would never wear like some of the stuff from Balenciaga
Yeah, that's
or
stupid.
Louis Vuitton. It looks so bad. But like to say, oh yeah, I have a Louis Vuitton handbag or a, something like that. Like that's still a flex.
But if you're like wearing your Louis Vuitton like handbag and you have like these budget ass shoes, I'm going to think that you are a loser.
or a pretty
Yeezy
Sigma Grindset. Like,
Yeah, if you have a
confusing the,
Yeezy haircut, some like
confusing the opposition.
Yeezy ass shoes, some Yeezy ass pants, and a Louis Vuitton handbag.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think you're a retard.
It's like wow,
Nah,
you made
it's like the Sigma Grindset because it kind of like confuses your opposition.
Not really, it just means you're beta. You're spending your money. You're wasting your passive income.
Yeah, that's true. You are
That's
wasting
true.
your passive income.
Yeah, it's like oh, great to see what you spent your paycheck on.
Yeah.
How's your
What if-
family doing?
What if you use that passive income for more passive income? So you buy this handbag and then you resell it. At a
That's-
But then
That's
you wouldn't have it out.
Yeah, you wouldn't be
Oh,
getting
okay,
it.
that is fair. That is fair.
My popular opinion is that Nickelback is a good band.
Nickelback.
Nickelback?
Oh,
I've
yes.
only heard photographs, so I can't.
I've only heard about 5 seconds of that song.
I don't know if I've ever heard of it.
I'm not really a big fan of
I
like
bet if you played the most popular song, I'd know it.
you've never look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. You've never even heard of that meme.
I don't think so.
No, you have
It's
to.
like
Most of my memes are from like 4chan.
4chan,
It's not
that's
like
true.
it's not like the same tier of memes.
yeah.
It's a whole nother level of
Well,
memes.
that's
Sigma
popular.
memes.
How long have you been getting your memes from 4chan? Because that meme was around like in what 7th
2010.
grade.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well then, no.
2010, 7th grade.
Yeah.
I've probably seen it.
I probably have seen it, but I don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Or like
ring
the
a bell.
look at this graph.
It's just like a guy holding
Holding up,
something.
holding up a bar graph.
Oh, I don't know, man. I
Really?
don't think so. I don't know.
There's no
But
way.
I don't go on Instagram memes that much.
I think people hate on Nickelback too much.
I think it's definitely become more of a we all hate Nickelback kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I mean,
can't
like,
say I've ever.
They have no reason
Yeah.
to hate Nickelback. They have no good.
I just never really listened to his music.
Yeah.
And the songs I heard, I was like, because they sounded kind of like modern country to me, and I'm not a big fan of modern country.
You know who is a big fan of country? The guy driving in front of us this morning.
Oh yeah. Or no, it was this afternoon.
No, it was this morning.
What?
Yeah, it was when we were at the light outside of the second entrance to Elda.
I thought.
Or the third entrance. First entrance. Rather.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about the mariachi band
Oh,
in the
no.
back seat of the truck.
No.
This guy had like mariachi music like turned up really loud, and we drove past like you know how the road splits in two whenever you take like a road
Yeah.
a right. And so like this guy, and then so me and Griffin just started laughing, and it's like, oh, I wonder how many people he's got there playing the music.
Dude, sometimes I blast music, and then like I wonder if other people can hear it, and I'm driving by.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But it's not like I mean, I don't roll down my windows or anything, so I don't think so.
Oh yeah, you can.
You can definitely,
You can definitely
hear it if it's
hear
loud.
it. Yeah.
Someone drives by my house like every once in a while, and like their windows are closed, but I can hear it from inside my house.
Oh, there's no way though.
No, like if I'm standing in my kitchen, like I can hear.
Turned
it.
up.
Sometimes the bass of the song though like makes my like rear view mirror like
Yeah,
fucking
it makes my
vibrate.
You can see
and,
the
like,
side mirrors shake.
I can see my rear view mirror shake on the side of it. It looks like you can barely even tell like if there's like an actual car behind you. It's like shaking so much. Oh damn.
Okay, next unpopular opinion.
Mustard is better than ketchup.
Oh man.
Oh,
that's
what the fuck?
horrible.
I don't know. I don't eat
Retard.
ketchup that much actually.
I
I'd say
actually
it's-
agree with that.
I'd say it's
Because
you.
mustard's
like-
gonna have really good flavors.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Ketchup's pretty
That's
bland.
it.
To be honest, like what are you gonna add to ketchup?
I mean, what
like,
the fuck are you eating mustard with? A sandwich? That's
Yeah.
Yes!
Just a
Sandwich,
sandwich.
fries, burger, hot dog.
Fries?
So
Fries
good.
are
No.
so superior.
I will die on this hill. I will die.
So
You'll
gross.
die a horrible death.
Yes, I will.
Like having
I'd say I definitely agree with like a hot dog. Then it's.
I would like say
But-
like ketchup with a hot dog and then ketchup and mustard with a burger.
I don't like.
And mayonnaise.
Mustard
ketchup,
on the burger
mustard, and
seems
mayonnaise
whack.
with the burger.
I don't like mustard at all, so.
Mustard.
I didn't
mustard at all
like
either.
I didn't like both mustard and mayonnaise until I had ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise on a burger.
Like
Oh, is that
mayonnaise
like
on
Thousand
burgers.
Island dressing?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's what
Thousand Island is really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
I've never had it.
That's what they have on the In-N-Out. That's their secret.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's their
really?
secret sauce.
I've had In-N-Out once, I think. So.
That and
Yeah,
like
I've had it
what's
like a few
called?
times. It's
The Shake Shack or something. That's
Oh,
nice
yeah.
as well.
Oh yeah.
So there's something similar.
Well, okay, that was a good opinion.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Well,
If you
actually,
eat mustard with your fries, you're gross.
Yeah,
I
that's-
actually, I don't do that.
I've never
gross
done
guy.
that. No, yeah, I don't even eat ketchup with my fries.
I
Sometimes, yeah.
I do mustard.
I don't.
It depends
I
on
only
if
have
like
ketchup
dip
on like burgers. To be
No,
honest.
I layer it on top.
Yes, I of course I dip it, dude.
Oh, okay.
There ain't no way in hell you get the fry to sauce quantity is so bad, and you miss like all of the fries that are underneath whenever you layer it.
Oh, the fried sauce quantity with mustard should be 0. You should have mustard nowhere near it.
Yeah. Interesting.
I don't know, I'm not a big ketchup. Like, I only have ketchup on burgers and like steak.
Steak?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's your unpopular opinion.
That's so
gross.
What do you mean? That's
No, you
gross.
just have why don't you get like au jus or regular steak sauce?
Aren't you get
Well,
Worcestershire?
sometimes I'll have that.
I don't think.
Worcestershire sauce?
I don't really eat
Or
it unless it's like a really just like
Bland.
well done steak. With
Yeah.
If you order it well done, you're then
Yeah, it's kind of.
But like, I don't think any sauce should go on steak.
Yeah.
I think the quality of the
meats-
meat.
The meat should season itself.
Yeah,
Well, it should
exactly.
be
And like, well, like
moist
pepper
salt,
rolls.
yeah.
It should be
Should be
moist
salted.
enough so you don't need.
Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't need to put like
If
A1.
it,
or
if it is a decently
doesn't
dry
make it pretty
steak, then
good.
yeah, I'll eat it with some kind of sauce.
But the thing is, like, the steak is what represents the value too. Like, you could go to like an like cheap, like what Outback is pretty cheap, right?
I don't go
decent.
there.
But like
I think
compare
it's
that to
pretty
like a high end. Compare that to like a high end
It's probably like
steakhouse.
$20 though.
That's not that bad. I
Outback's
mean,
kind of
considering the fact, like, or like think of like a tomahawk steak or something that costs like hundreds of dollars. You're not gonna put it.
Or the
I don't know what that is. So.
Oh, Kobe beef is
dude, have you guys ever had
like
Wagyu?
Wagyu. Yeah.
Dude, it's so good.
It's so
Wagyu?
expensive.
Wagyu beef, yeah. I remember I had
went
it
to,
on a. Go ahead.
I went to what's it called, Izunami or something.
Dude,
Yeah.
I
And
had
then
the
you
same
got-
thing.
Did you do it like on the rock?
No, I didn't.
Oh, dude, doing it
No,
on the
I
rock
had the
was kinda
big.
fun.
I had the big. We got the big tomahawk. It was because it was my birthday, and my mom had a bunch of gift certificates from
Dude,
like.
I bet you didn't finish it all.
No, we did.
Really?
It was split. It
I
was
couldn't
split
even
between-
like eat the full plate of the like thinly sliced rock.
It was between.
So,
It was between me, my mom, and
savory.
my dad, and we had a bunch of food before that too. So like,
I
They were just
I'm
weird.
like fried
It was-
hen there, and I was not a fan.
dude, Izanami
It
is
was just
such
like-
good food though.
Yeah, but
So good.
I thought you
Anyway,
guys were talking about the sushi place, and I was really confused for a second.
they're actually gonna start serving
Oh,
sushi
really?
there because they just got a sushi chef apparently.
Oh,
Let's
cool.
go.
Really sick.
Can you please tell me they're gonna serve puffer fish?
So they can get carrots.
Yeah, right.
I'm not a big fish guy.
Carrots.
Fish is kind of hit or miss.
Yeah.
I'm like
Only, like-
ocean guy.
Oh, okay. Well, now I disagree.
Like anything that originates
What about-
from the ocean.
What about astronauts?
astronauts? They can stay in space.
No, what if they are in the ocean though?
They're just very deep.
Yeah.
They can stay in the ocean, man. Like out of my country. Bitch.
That-
My territory.
Where the brain goes now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, you what? You call that mental freedom?
I think that's what it's called.
According to my calculations, yes. Well,
Yeah.
okay, I have an unpopular opinion.
All right, let's
And
see it.
it was mentioned earlier. Everyone loves In-N-Out, but honestly, I don't. I think it's kind of there with McDonald's. It might be a little.
Oh,
bit
it's
better, but
definitely
It's
better
not
than
that.
It's better than McDonald's. Their fries
It's
are
like
ass.
it's not.
You guys
Yeah,
ever
the
have
fries are
Whataburger?
pretty bad. Huh?
Whatever.
No, I haven't.
I have.
Whataburger.
Yeah, I had one in. I think it was in California. It's really good.
Wait, Whataburger?
Yeah.
What a burger! It's like,
Yeah, I think I had it once, and I was like very pleasantly surprised.
it's actually pretty good. It's
I
kind of like
remember
In-N-Out.
hearing that it's a pretty top tier burger.
Yeah.
It's got pretty good burgers.
Yeah, I
Don't
had
they
it.
have it in Albuquerque?
Yeah,
Do they?
I had it when I went to Texas in the spring.
Oh.
I went.
I had it
when I went to
I think some
California.
airport somewhere.
Yeah. Well, like, What was the original thing we were talking about? Oh, In-N-Out, yeah. Okay, so I went to Las Vegas for a concert one time with my parents. And, like, I remember, like, it was the first time I had In-N-Out, and I was so excited because, like, Sean and Carson, they were always like, oh, dude, like, In-N-Out, easy, best burger place. Like, In-N-Out's top tier. And then I had it, and I was like,
I don't know about top tier.
but it was like, it tasted the same as McDonald's.
No.
Oh, no way.
No way, buddy.
I've had it in
No way.
times because they have them in Arizona.
Have you ever had a McDonald's double quarter pounder? Come on.
I've had a single quarter pounder.
Is that a Big Mac?
I don't know. I've never had
It's
a Big Mac.
basically a Big Mac.
Wait,
It's
so
a
if
Big
it's a
Mac
double
without
quarter pounder, would it just be a half pounder?
Yeah.
It's two quarter pound patties rather than just
No, rather than just one half pounder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like, I don't, dude. It's like
I don't know.
it
Maybe
seems
I
like
could
it
just
was
try it again.
the most.
Well, we can.
I haven't
learn
had
the
that.
list. So.
a double
We
quarter
could get a
pounder.
DoorDash over here.
Dude,
That's true. That's true.
It would be expensive.
In-N-Out?
DoorDash from Arizona. Or from
Colorado.
do they have it in Colorado?
They don't have any in Mexico?
Do they have
No.
planes for DoorDash? Like, you know, just flat out here. We got.
That'd be sick.
We gotta get a one
buy
burger
someone
one.
to walk it out.
Yeah, we're within walking distance, we promise.
All right, another unpopular opinion that I have. Pepsi is better than Coke.
I would say
agree.
that's unpopular. I agree. Yeah.
I like regular
That's
Pepsi better
unpopular.
than Coke, but I like cherry Coke better than like wild cherry Pepsi.
No,
I'm a big fan of
I
love
really like cherry
wild
Pepsi.
cherry
Wild cherry
Pepsi.
Not a big fan of any
Sodas.
Yeah, it's like I'd go Dr. Pepper any day of the week.
Yeah, and that's fair.
Over Pepsi or Coke.
But like, if it was a choice between Pepsi or Coke, then
Yeah,
I
then
would,
Pepsi.
I would definitely go Pepsi.
Sometimes I'll have like Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, I think, is best. So.
Lemonade if I'm at a restaurant. Sometimes I like lemonade.
If they have lemonade.
You guys ever eat lemons?
Yeah.
Like you
I
know,
have
like you're at a restaurant and they give you like lemon in your drink. You just eat it.
Yeah.
I usually squeeze it in like a normal person.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, well, you're not really eating the like. You're kind of just, oh, there it is.
You're not
only gonna
supposed to
taste
eat the
it.
lemon. It's
Well,
supposed to.
It's a fruit. Are you not supposed to eat an
No,
orange?
it's no.
What if he's hungry? Like,
Yeah.
it's like a.
It's like an appetizer.
It's like
the appetizer
dip.
before that.
It's pretty good. You
If
gotta
I was
start
a
doing.
waiter and I saw someone like an eaten lemon slice, I'd be scared.
Dude, I've had to get more lemons to eat more
Well,
lemons.
shivering me timbers. This is a sick male.
Okay,
that's
well,
actually Sigma.
I've asked for more lemons because I was really in the mood for more lemons.
That is Sigma activity.
Can you give me your finest lemon, please?
I don't know, man.
Also, I'm
Guys
pretty sure lemons are extremely healthy as well.
I'm like so healthy. Did you guys see me like run
Yeah.
to my car?
We are pretty fast.
Yeah, usually I can't go that fast with my backpack on, but I was flying today.
Running with a backpack is unreasonably hard.
It gets a lot harder, but if you just like go, you know, it works.
Yeah.
I don't even bother if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Like when I was
If I slow down, I slow down.
in like, I don't know, 7th and 8th grade when I'd have to walk home from the bus at El Dorado,
Yeah.
I'd want to run just to like be healthy and get back fast, but you couldn't because the bag was just stuffed with all
Yeah.
kinds of books.
Yeah, like hit your
Well,
back.
hit your back, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never wanted to do something different.
Well, it's like it's better than just walking and being miserable.
Yeah.
Well, like I don't know. I've never done something in order to be healthy. Like,
I mean, not me either. It's just kind of like, why not?
yeah, I've done like why not, but like I'm not the kind of guy who's trying to be healthy.
It's not in the Sigma Grindset.
It's not. It's like not that.
Self-care is not.
Go.
I mean, it kind of is
Going
because
to
you gotta
the
hit the gym and post it on your story. But like, and that's not really about being healthy. That's more about posting it on your story.
About the games.
It's about the
True
games.
story.
Yeah.
It's about the gains and like letting people know you're making gains, regardless of if you're making gains.
If it's like
If
monetary
you just go to the
or
gym and take a picture and leave.
Yeah, I think that's what some do because like that's I don't see gains, but they say gains.
Yeah, right?
So
what they mean is they're
They're
trading
fake
stocks at the gym. Just
You're
there.
using the free Wi-Fi to train.
Yeah. Paying for
Watch
Wi-Fi
their-
is not
watch their
Sigma
course.
Grindset.
Let's see if anyone's thinking it.
yeah,
Does anyone else have any?
I guess overly, overly fancy kind of basic meals are stupid. Like, if you ever
Yeah.
go somewhere and they're like, oh, try our fancy grilled cheese. It's got this crazy bread and
Oh,
like 50 cheeses. It's like,
Dude.
I'd just rather a regular grilled cheese.
Dude,
You
I
guys
remember.
have anything-
No, but the worst part about it is that they like they do only a quarter of the size of what it normally would be, and you're paying like
Yeah,
4
4
times
times
the
the
price.
price. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
but
I
you're
remember-
paying for like a full ass sandwich, and you're getting a grilled cheese. Like, come on.
Like I remember, I
He's not
literally.
broken, and so
Because it's glued back together. Because
it's broken.
But like I remember I literally went to this restaurant in Santa Fe and I was like, oh, like grilled cheese. It's like, oh, it's like $30. Okay. Well, it's the only thing that's here that actually sounds somewhat delectable.
Yeah.
So I got it, and it was like that big for a $30 sandwich.
You were hungry.
I did. Me and my parents had to go get tacos afterwards.
What is that fancy place called that Jake works at?
Paloma.
Paloma.
Oh,
That
dude.
place is so expensive.
Paloma is so overrated. I am
Overrated
sorry. I've
as
gone there
hell.
multiple times, and my mom loves that place.
My mom
But
loved it too, and I was like, why?
it's-
It's not. It was like, okay, the portions like sizes were pretty small. The
Yeah.
food was pretty good.
It was
but
pretty
it's like-
good, but I'm not gonna.
It
pay
was
like
like 4 times like
I'm not
the
gonna pay
price.
$30 for 3 tacos.
Yeah, it was like literally so ridiculous.
Yeah.
The fajitas, you got actually a lot of, like, I think fajitas were the only thing that was only double what it was actually worth.
Yeah.
Like,
It was,
everything else was like 4 times what it was worth.
Paloma-
It's a tourist restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sure they
It's
make a
also
lot of
it's
money.
also just a higher.
Oh, it's the one on Guadalupe. Dude,
Yeah.
that place is good.
And that place took like
It's
2
like so
hours.
good.
It took like an hour and a half to go through. It was like,
Yeah, it takes a long time too.
For me, there's always a wait there.
Yeah.
Because I went there, they got our food out pretty quick, but there was just like a half an hour wait to get in. I just,
Oh, dude,
I've had it on multiple occasions. I'm just not a fan.
not a big fan.
Yeah, I'd say New Mexico kind of is a weird restaurant.
Like,
There's
and
not
like
many.
food here.
Well,
so
we
nice
have, like,
overall.
The thing is, there are 3 types of restaurants here. There are the fast food chains, or just chains in general.
Yeah.
And of course, that includes like Blake's and then all the basic ones like Taco Bell and stuff like that. But like Burrito Spot,
Like-
Chili's,
No, like
Applebee's, Outback, that kind of stuff. That's all wrapped into that. Then there's like the family-run restaurants that are like
Local.
they're local and they're cheap, like Felipe's Tacos.
Like
Have you-
pantry, maybe?
Horseman's Head.
Pantry?
what's
Pantry?
it
It's
called?
kind of on the border.
Yeah, Horseman's Haven is a good example. Or like if you guys have ever had Felipe's Tacos,
Horseman's
it's-
Haven is so fucking disgusting.
Oh.
Dude, I think we went there once, and after my mom threw up.
Oh my
Oh
god. Dude, that was me with El Pedasol. I actually
Oh my god, that place is like.
I got food poisoning.
How do they get past health? Like
I don't
health.
So like
I don't get it.
and that's kind of like in that, and I guess there's 4 because then there's like the like middle end tourist restaurants, and that's like the Pantry, Tomasitas, Cowgirl, all that kind of stuff, and then you have like the higher end restaurants that are like, is it like El Mesón? Isn't that like,
yeah.
Son,
and then like Terracotta,
there's one Italian restaurant that's
Cicero's. Andiamo.
Italian. I feel like I recently ate.
Il Vicino's. No, Il Vicino's is a pizza place.
What's that?
Yeah.
Italian?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that's local.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. So like that's it's kind of like categorized into 4, and so like you can, I don't know. I feel like every one of them has its quirks and its.
Maybe they're kind of quirky.
Oh yeah, it's Osteria di Assisi.
Oh yeah.
Like it's super. I've been there once, and it was like it's very formal, but the food it's super expensive, but it's so good.
Is it really?
Is it
I don't-
busting?
It's
Positively.
busted.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Like
I've
they
never
have like
had
these
any-
house-made like Italian sodas,
Oh really?
and they're like probably like one of the best beverages I've ever drank.
Wow.
I'm not a huge fan of
It makes instantly.
I like
Yeah, I did. I shat and came.
You bitch, you damn cool. Alright, did you want to tell us about your car, Enzo?
Nothing's really changed.
Well, Carson was inquiring about it.
Okay,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Ask
What's
me
going on
some
with your
funny
car,
questions.
man?
Oh, you're saying there's some weird stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like, okay, one day it'll be like covered in mud, and then the next will be good, and then like it'll be covered in mud again. Like, what's up with the pipes coming out of it?
Ah, yes. That's
Or the
for-
exhaust things?
So that's for the intake, and it's so I can drive in water and it doesn't flood the engine.
What? Why are you driving? Like, you going to the ocean then? You taking a trip to Mariana Trench?
Becoming an astronaut.
I'll put an
Precisely.
astronaut training.
Where are you going?
I
Like,
drove through the Rio Grande.
Well, I mean,
Why?
that's
Not
not
like
high
all
enough to like get in here.
Well, yeah, I didn't drive that far, but if like for puddles and stuff like that, and also my intake was just completely exposed out the side of the car, anyways. So I wanted to not have it do that because that's not.
So it
good.
quite literally is a snorkel.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty
that's
sure
what
that's
it's called.
like what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's for that.
How well, like
lot of problems here driving through water in the desert.
I know,
yeah,
right?
that's
all the time. Happens all the time.
You gotta.
Is it more of a fashion statement above everything?
I think
I think
I don't think so.
I like
No one else
I
at
think it
school
is.
has a snorkel.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people have asked you about your
Yeah.
snorkel?
Everyone thinks this thing's lost, and they wonder how I'm not dead from it coming right into it. You're like, wow, you're pretty lucky for not having like suffocated yourself. I'm like, not how. What? Yeah, I guess.
You can close the window, but
How would I think of doing that if I already put the exhaust right next to it? I'm not sure the window open at that point. But I have some plans coming up in the next few months, which I won't reveal until they're more confirmed.
So like 2 episodes from now.
I don't know. Well, in like May or so. So in
So
in
like.
like a while.
Oh, so like 4 episodes.
maybe three. Maybe 3. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this goes, and see if some stuff happens.
You're scheming over there.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Also, I bent my suspension.
Sucks.
so get over them speed bumps.
Ah, yes, at like 45 miles an hour.
I wouldn't doubt it.
No, I did. I have a video of where I bent them.
Over the speed bumps.
Oh, not the speed bumps at our school.
That's why I thought Person was.
Oh, yeah.
Was it hitting a jump?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think.
Oh, I
saw
think
that.
I saw that.
I think I did see that on your Snap
Yeah.
or Instagram or something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hit a jump just a little bit too hard, and it just kind of.
I remember seeing that video. I'm like, how did this car not break?
Oh, well, it is.
Don't you worry.
Fail.
What?
I was just telling Carson not to worry.
Oh, yeah, don't worry, don't worry. I know it's broken. I know it is. So,
But anyways, you and Griffin want to tell us a little bit about some new things you've been cooking up.
do you think we have time?
Oh yes, me and Jack are doing a quick guitar and automaton.
We're at
ensemble.
1:13, but we have a lot to cut out.
Yeah, so I think we've got like 10 minutes to cut out.
Okay.
Actually, probably more than that.
Probably.
Yeah,
50.
definitely.
Probably just speed run through the next kind of stuff.
Okay, all that's left is your stuff and then the like new music stuff.
Okay.
Well, I don't know that there's much of a story about that. It was just
Clash
us
Royale?
being concerned about saying we have a podcast.
Oh yeah, okay. That's true. Yeah, so like the college and career plus a guy at our school, he was like he was asking me about something and like it brought up onto the topic of a college interview. And he was like, "Yeah, sorry I didn't send that email out to you." And I was like, "Oh, no, it's okay. I had something planned in that anyway." And he was like, "Oh, like what are you guys doing?" And I looked at Griffin and I was like, we are recording something." Cuz not everybody, especially my college counselor, knows that we have a podcast. Of this kind of magnitude as well. And so he was like, "Oh, you guys like recording music?"
We like to keep it humble.
And we're like, yeah, totally, yeah. And he's like, "Oh, cool. Like, do you sing?" And I go, "No." Like, "No, I play like the guitar and bass." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And then he goes over to Griffin and he's like, "Do you sing?" And he's like, "No."
I play the clarinet.
And he's like, "I am quite skilled on the automaton, which is my instrument of choice."
The water clarinet is like.
And
Dude,
that's the end of that story.
But
Took me
Carson, you
so
used to play
long
clarinet.
to remember Nathaniel. like 3 weeks into school or 2 weeks or something. Like I have a first period with you guys remember Nathaniel?
Yeah.
Which one?
Well, me and Jack.
Nathaniel Steiger.
Griffin didn't ever really get to know him.
I don't think
He
so.
looks exactly like Griffin.
When? Yeah, I mean I've seen him before.
Well, okay, so
Yeah,
Griffin,
like
you know Matt that works at the pool?
Mm-hmm.
It was
It's his younger brother.
Is that the Nate you guys are
Yeah.
talking about? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Is that the kid who played spikeball with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Like, I have a first period with him every day and, like, 7th period as well. And, like, 3 weeks into school, I finally, he was talking about how, like, in El Dorado, like, all this stuff happened, and I was like, this kid went to El Dorado? What? How am I not remembering this kid? And I thought of band class for, like, 2 seconds, and I'm like, holy shit, this kid, dude! What?
So you went to Colorado?
Yeah. Yeah, like,
He went to El Dorado
Yeah.
for 7th grade. I think.
Yeah, I think for 7th grade.
It was either for 6th or 7th, and then he went to St. Mike's.
I don't remember him being in band in 6th.
No, he was.
No, he wasn't.
No,
was in
it would have been
sixth grade.
his 6th or
Yeah.
7th.
No, you were in 7th.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was 7th and 6th. I think. Like we were in 7th, he was in 6th.
Yeah. Or no, I was in 8th and he was in 7th, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because then I left that year, I think. I don't know. But yeah. So, yeah, it took me so long to remember him, though. And then when I did, I just go, yo, I just remembered you, dude.
This is like 3 weeks after they've been sitting next to each other in like both of these periods. Too.
Yeah, it was like, oh man, that's a little sad.
Yes.
Wow. I watched it on
He was
It'll take a bit to
He
remember.
was gonna be our next guest, probably.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, I know he wasn't in our Algebra 1 class, but he was in an Algebra 1 class when he was.
He was in mine.
He was
Yeah.
in, I think, all.
No, because I remember it was split up into 2 groups, and it was us 4, and then Sammy was in a different period.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Well, what about
But you had like
I had
Ian.
Ian and Nick. And
for 8th grade?
I haven't
Yeah.
seen Ian in
It was like remember it was like
He
it was like
moved.
us 4 and Tobin and
he's an Atlanta rapper now.
Yeah.
Samantha,
rapper.
Madeline, all those guys. Like remember when we had to move? We had to move as like one class.
You know what's
right?
funny? The tables were sorted by how smart people were. Did you not notice that? Because it was like you, Madeline, and Tobin at
Oh,
table.
yeah.
And it was like me, Maya, and Samantha at the next table.
Well, they did our tables differently, where they had like a smart, like middle, and like not so.
For us, we were segregated by intent.
Second.
Maybe. Miss
Okay, actually, I have a
Tempest
funny
is
story. I
second.
sat at a table. You guys remember Lily?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which one?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So like, I was at a table with her and Sean, and like Sean was just sitting there being himself, and he was just like, I guess he breathed a little too loud, and she was like, "Can you stop breathing so loud?" And Sean like got up in her face and he was like, and then you were like, and started breathing even loud. I was like, no, it's not that funny. Good for you, man.
Oh my god.
I love Sean.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Dude, I've never met with Sean outside of school, I don't think.
Really?
We were on the
Really?
podcast before, so.
Yeah. He was on the podcast?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
second
episode.
Oh, damn.
You should know this.
Yeah. Should know.
As an avid
Huge
Jolly
fan.
Lads enthusiast.
We should have Sean back up so they could be on like a player.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we know what we're
Nice,
doing.
and we'll probably all be this.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Sammy said, we know what we're doing now. We've got a system. A once a month
Well,
system.
system is a bit.
A
Yeah,
one-
that-
a once
it's
a
a-
month system.
Overstatement.
How often
A
do you guys
system
do
where it
this
always
stuff?
takes 2 weeks. We do it like once a month, but then it takes like an extra 2 weeks to get the episode out because it's either not edited, there's not a thumbnail, or we just haven't uploaded it.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, and like last episode came out like a week before on like Spotify and stuff before it came out on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Since I was waiting for the thumbnail.
Yeah,
I was ready to go.
I just like
How-
didn't have access to my mom's computer that like entire week.
Wait, how hard are the
Feelings,
thumbnails?
right?
They're
We'll
crazy.
tape one after. We always do like a thumbnail.
Yeah, it depends on what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some take the Olympics one took forever.
Well, that was definitely.
That was because I had to like.
You also
Yeah.
had to think of a third group.
Yeah, I just the third group before took a while to think of. The second group came like instantly. Weezer.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk about music, or should we just end it there?
Yeah.
I think it's okay. It's up to
We
you.
could do a social plug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should probably just end it soon.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we've been going
So let's wrap it up.
like without cut, hour and 20 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, let's wrap it
So,
up.
Alright, who else you get?
well,
Carson.
yeah.
What up? What do I say?
Well, end the pod.
Thank you for watching.
Alright. Alright, lads. Thank you for watching this legendary episode
Or
featuring
listening.
me, a Sigma male, in this great episode of Jolly Lads podcast. I know it was probably one of the best podcasts of this entire podcast because I was in it, and I'm a Sigma, so probably the first Sigma. Yeah, that's it.
Well said, Carson. Well said.
Yeah, you guys usually end with like a pun or a joke or something?
No.
Give a lasting
No, no, no,
impression
no.
for the audience.
Yeah.
Wow.
Flash on.
Some words to think of.
Passive income is priority numero uno. Subtomized course $3.99. You can find it on my shop, Carson Sigma at carsonsigma.com. You can email me. Venmo is Carson is a Sigma. And then my PayPal is Carson is a Sigma too, because Carson is a Sigma was taken. So that you can give me $400 and you basically just automatically become a Sigma. So yeah, it's a pretty intense process. You have to go through some training, but not really. It's mainly just $400. And yeah, thanks for watching, lads. And see you within the next time frame.
Month and a half.
Month and a half, probably. Something like that. Yeah. Peace.